So it is early, and hey, you guys ask and you shall receive. I asked somebody, they're like, "Oh, there's a whole list I'd love to see you do," and I said, "Cool, tell me." So they did, and I said, "I got it. I put it in my list. Here's the first one on that list." So thank you for that. I just needed a direction on kind of where to go, and you can send me other artists as well. I love FabvL. I always have. Um, Proudly have shared some of his older songs when I used to listen. I don't listen to it, like, I don't go out of my way to listen to nerdcore, but on the flip side, if I ever run into one that I really like, I share it everywhere and I make everybody else listen to it too. Because I have a lot of friends who do this. Anyway, this is Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 song, What We've Become by FabvL. I know of Poppy Playtime. I tried it once. I hate this. I don't like FPS games. I don't like seeing just my hands. I want to see my character. It's just a thing. I did play it on the live once, and I was so frustrated. I was so mad. I'm like, what am I supposed to do again? Yeah, I didn't like it, but that's okay. I know that it's got great graphics, and I know that it's got storylines and stuff. I have like no time. You guys don't understand. I do this before I go to work in the morning because then I work all day. I'm a single mom, and I help out other artists and reaction channels and stuff, and I help them do editing and modding and all kinds of stuff. I do all the things, guys. I'm always busy. And if I'm not busy, I'm going to tell you I'm busy because I'm probably reading a book trying to relax my brain. That's how I relax, as I read books. Okay. And they're not appropriate books. We're not going to talk about that. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4 song, What We've Become. By the way, thank you to the community for being so awesome in my last video. My first Nerdcore posted reaction, you guys were thoughtful and sincere and kind in the comments, which is not normal. Most people are like, I fucking hate this person. Or they're like, oh my God, you didn't catch blah, 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 whatever it is. Instead, you guys were super sincere and you saw me as just who I am and you appreciated what I was trying to do. And I thank you for that. It actually made my weekend. I'm not even kidding. And shout out to FabvL for commenting as well. Made my weekend, you guys. YouTube is not recommending me anywhere. They have basically put me in a corner. They put baby in a corner. Okay, Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4 song, What We've Become. No context. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Talking with the ghosts from my past just to find a new path. Yeah, I got my reasons. Tried to leave the pain in the cracks, but it echoes right back when the silence deepens. Voices in the dark say relax, but they're tied to the tracks and the light keeps reaching. I've been in a maze with the mask. Every smile that I craft's got a bite beneath it.
I mean, that makes sense. Teeth bite. Why are people so bitey this last week? Like, songs, they talk a lot about being, like, they get all like, I'm gonna bite him. I'm like, I think I did a Sleep Token song and he was all bitey. It's like, dang. I get it though. Sometimes you want to bite the shit out of something.
In a maze with the mask, every smile that I craft's got a bite beneath it. I keep pacing halls where the walls are breathing slow. Where the past ain't dead, now she just puts on her new clothes. So I'll keep dancing with the dread till the light comes down. I found truth in the static when the peace wasn't ever gonna show.
That's kind of creepy. You got the walls breathing, which, by the way, is like the blood flow in your brain when you're stressed out and your adrenaline's rushing. It's a whole thing. When it looks like it's breathing, it's the blood flow. Fun. I think it's a fact. I don't know. Google it. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to meet the ghosts inside. That's kind of like, because remember, she put on new clothes. So maybe the clothes are hot. Maybe I do want to meet her. I don't know. That's what's We've been waiting in the dark too long. Down from the silence, but we're burning strong. Now we're hiding from what's come undone. This is what we become. This is what we become.
lines through the cracks like a map on my past where the
Am I wrong to see up in the corner? It says editor GUP, GEYUP or something like that. And it's the title is on top of it right now. Up in the left-hand corner. Is that like a nod to the person who's editing the gaming content? Get down, sir. You're like, I'm rejected. He's up on my keyboard. Like he's over here. Like you would see him if my camera was right there. Anyway, I was just curious what that was about. Like, and I understand it. That's a really cool way to kind of give a shout out to the person who's doing the footage or whatever. But anyway, I just noticed it out of the corner of my eye.
I've been tracing lines through the cracks like a map on my past where the fear still lingers. Every step I take pulls me back, but I sharpen my path while my grip gets weaker. I don't trust the calm when it lasts, cause the storm always asks if I'm down to come see her. Raised in the depths of the black now.
I've noticed that it's a female version. All of the like alternate darker pieces that he's talking about is a female. He says her. I don't know if that, I mean, obviously it's done on purpose, but I don't know if it's part of the character development or like the storyline, or if it's just anything dark and creepy and twisty he sees as a woman. I mean, I ain't mad about it. We are kind of dark and creepy and twisty. At least some of us are. Let me go back a little bit. I love the tone. I love the sound of his voice. It's something that I really, really like. I love the combination of rap with rock with like those screams and growls, but kind of light. It's a little bit light, which is nice. And of course the beat goes hard. Like, don't play with me.
My take pulls me back, but I sharpen my path while my grip gets weaker. I don't trust the calm when it lasts, cause the storm always asks if I'm down to come see her. Raised in the depths of the black, now the weight that I drag makes a sharp climb steeper.
The weight that I drag makes the sharp climb steeper because it's harder to get up. You could have a really short incline, but if you're carrying all that weight, it's 10 times harder. Okay.
Depths of the black, now the weight that I drag makes a sharp climb steeper. I've been walking blind where the lights don't ever glow. Where the fear talks soft but it cuts like a knife, this is all I know. So I wear my scars like a net. Found gold in the ruin where the seeds that I planted didn't have.
He's gonna wear his scars like a name he'll never owe. Well, he won't owe the name because he's got the scars, so he paid the price. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me in that context.
It's like a knife, this is all I know. So I wear my scars like a net. Found gold in the ruin where the seeds that I planted didn't ever grow.
Okay. I love this. That little son of a bitch. I have a friend named Luce. Okay. He doesn't, I haven't seen him online in like 6 to 8 months. He was playing this game and he was trying to get away from that little raggedy yarn looking lion dude. And he was getting his ass handed to him. He couldn't get out. I mean, I think he eventually did get out of there, but it was I have so many clips of him squealing. It's so funny. Shout out to Luz, love you guy. He deserved so much more viewage. He was such a nice guy, and he was so much fun when he was playing games. Anyway, sorry, tangent. You can hear everything. Like you just like you go to like squat down, and it's like and it comes running around, and it's like little fucker. What the fuck was that? Oh, the sound.
I've been stitched inside from streams they tried to drown. Every line they spew's a symphony of sound. Watch me breathe in the dark, I'll make the silence loud. We are the chosen, we are the few. Born in the silence, but we broke right through. Our hearts were frozen and then made now. The ghost inside us wants to make you We've been waiting in the dark too long. Built from the silence, but we're burning strong. Now we're running from what's come undone. This is what we become. This is what we become.
Wix.
Ugh. Okay, so yeah, I noticed at the very end it had like timestamps and everything. So it was the person editing, which is perfectly fine. I love it. I'm not mad about it. I was just pointing it out because I noticed it. So here's the thing. The entirety of the song is basically talking about how you're shaped by the things that you've been through. And he's talking about like the screams that got stitched inside. He's talking about the, you know, the scars that are the name he's not going to owe, you know, all of those things that he's talking about are the things that like traumatic experiences and dark places that you've been that mold you into who you are now, the things you've gone through and all of that. And so it's like, he's not like, oh, this lion guy with yarn on him is chasing me, rabbity rap, don't talk back. He's not doing that. He's taking the, and this is something I noticed in the comments, and I'm not trying to just, you know, parrot what was in the comments, but they're saying that he leans into the characters and their perspective versus like a direct, I am in game, I turn a corner, I get chased. Like he's not doing that. He's taking the tone of the character, and knowing that, which really helped, by the way, thank you. It helps me understand that he's talking about, like, I mean, come on, if you were a guy in Poppy Playtime or girl, whatever it is, this thing, and you're running around and there's things chasing you, it is traumatic as okay. But he's turning it into like a really deep and really powerful song that has really amazing vocals and great instrumentals and beat or whatever. I never know if it's an instrumental or a beat. I always screw that up. Anyway, I enjoyed this. There wasn't much to break down. What I did catch, I said, but it was just, I just like it. I like the way that nerdcore is put together. And I know some people shy away from that term, but you guys call yourselves that, so I'm cool with it. Should I make a playlist? Because here's the thing. I truly, sincerely enjoy these videos and the music. I really, really like it. And it's fun. It makes me happy. And it's pretty. It's all the things, right? I should make a playlist. I don't have any playlists for reactions, but I just would like to do more of them consistently. I think that the community doesn't get the appreciation they deserve. Put it that way. Like some people I know with really, really, really big channels can post a nerdcore reaction and they're not going to get that. I don't know who is calling me from California. All right. So on that note, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. And super awkward and unprofessional outro. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to see. I do have that list that they gave me, but just let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. And I hope you enjoyed. And what is going on with that? I took a shower and now my hair is going crazy. Anyway.